What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here. I got some absolutely shocking stuff for you guys. Take a look at this. U.S. troops should be sent to Ukraine, say about a third of Americans, according to new polls. I will give you the details of this as I was completely shocked at this. Yeah, give the details of that here in this video, as well as Poland is moving more troops towards their border as tensions high on NATO's border with Belarus as Wagner troops move closer to the border as fears that the Wagner troops may try to move in on Poland. Poland is a NATO country. If they attack Poland, the US and the rest of NATO countries may have to help defend. Take a listen.
Well, Poland says it's beefing up its forces along its border with Belarus as it accuses its neighbour of violating its airspace. Poland's defence minister says additional troops, as well as equipment, including combat helicopters, are being deployed to the border region. It comes after Poland says two Belarusian helicopters flew into Poland low enough to evade radar. Belarus denies it happened. Poland is also warily watching Wagner mercenary fighters who are training Belarus's military near the Polish border. There's concern some might try to cross into Poland disguised as migrants, but Belarus's president says that's ridiculous.
Suddenly, I hear recently Poland went berserk that allegedly some detachment is coming here, as many as 100 people. No Wagner detachments of 100 people moved here. And if they did, then only to transfer their military experience to Belarusian brigades concentrated in Brest and Grodno. I have to teach my units, because an army that does not fight is half an army. You also understand this very well. I don't want to go to war. I don't want our guys to die.
Poland says it informed NATO of the helicopter incursion, and it's calling in Belarus's top diplomat in Poland to explain it.
Now, I think Russia or the Wagner Group, which is, a representative of Putin and Russia, would be crazy to attack Poland for this strategic point. Especially now that the cat's out of the bag and they know that they could be attacking the strategic point and they're mounting thousands of troops there. Remember that the U.S. has over 10,000 U.S. troops in Poland, and there's other NATO troops already in Poland as well. So U.S. troops their lives could be at risk as well and could be also moving towards the border. We do not know as well. So there are NATO, U.S. troops, and other NATO country troops in Poland as well, because Poland is right on the border. This comes as, according to a new poll, U.S. troops should be sent to Ukraine, says about a third of Americans. Here's what it says. Almost a third of Americans support U.S. troops being sent to the war-torn Ukraine, according to a new poll. A total of 31% of eligible voters in the U.S. support or strongly support American military forces heading to the battlefields of Ukraine. Polling conducted exclusively for Newsweek by Redfield and Wilton Strategies has revealed. A quarter of respondents neither supported nor opposed the idea of sending U.S. soldier to Ukraine. So about 25% either neither supported nor opposed, with 34% against the suggestion. Just under 1 in 10% respondents did not know. I'm really surprised at the split decision here. 31% said that they support or strongly support American military forces headed to the battlefield in Ukraine. A quarter, 25%, neither supported nor opposed the idea. and 34% against the suggestion. Just under 1 in 10, so about maybe 9 to 10% did not know. The Pentagon said it had no comment to make when contacted by Newsweek about the results of the poll. The poll was conducted by 1,500 people participated in an online poll carried out between July 25th and July 26th. In this poll, those that identified as millennial, between 27 and 42 years old, were most likely to strongly support committing U.S. troops to Ukraine. However, more respondents that were born between 1997 and 2012 said they would support the measure overall, with 47% saying they supported or strongly supported U.S. troops. Nearly a third of respondents aged over 59 said they oppose pledging U.S. troops to Ukraine, with 25% strongly opposing the suggestion. Just 4% of Gen Z respondents aged between 18 and 26 said they felt strongly against sending U.S. troops. So you can see the difference in age on how they feel between maybe 18 all the way up to, what was that, above 59. President Biden said U.S. forces would be transferred to Europe. There is at least we know, over 10,000 troops in Poland, but they were not headed to the continent, quote, to fight in Ukraine, but to defend our NATO allies and to reassure those allies in the East. And I made it crystal clear the United States will defend every inch of NATO territory with a full force of American power. Under Article 5, NATO members are obligated to treat an attack on one state as an attack on all. And this is one of the reasons for the hesitancy about allowing Ukraine to become part of NATO while still at war with Russia. In a polling for Newsweek, 47% of respondents said they either supported or strongly supported Ukraine being admitted into NATO, with just 15% saying they opposed Ukraine becoming part of NATO. 29% expressed neither support or opposition, and 10% said they did not know. Just over a quarter said NATO should admit Ukraine immediately, which would complicate things, where 37% Ukraine should become a NATO state after the war with Russia. Yeah, this is a very, very complicated matter. I personally don't think we should send U.S. troops into Ukraine to fight. Yeah, I don't think we should have U.S. troops there to fight. It's not really our war to fight. I think we've done plenty by giving them supplies, weapons, ammunition, and we've done much more than any other country in Europe, maybe even all of Europe combined. So that's just my opinion. Of course, everybody has a different opinion, and I definitely wouldn't want to see U.S. troops there. Now, honestly, I think that the way the war is going, there's a possibility that we could get pulled into this war or sucked into this war. I mean, you've seen what happened in World War II, Pearl Harbor, we got pulled into the war. I don't discount that something like that couldn't happen. Yeah, especially we got North Korea, we got China, and we got Russia, and we kind of got all of them teaming up. China wants to take over Taiwan. We have the U.S.-Taiwan Relations Act. We have North Korea, China, Taiwan, all kind of what seems like teaming up right now. I wouldn't discount that. I hope this doesn't happen, but I think that's a possibility. That's a possibility. You let me know your thoughts in the comments, but that's just the writing on the wall that I see as a possibility. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'll keep you up to date here. If you haven't yet, subscribe down below. Click the bell icon after subscribing so you don't miss out on any new videos. It's completely free to do so. New videos come out here every day at 10 a.m., 3 p.m., and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And also, thanks so much for liking and sharing these videos. Click here to see part 2 of my interview with Colonel Tony Shaffer, or click here to see my video about the nuclear ultimatum that Putin just gave the U.S. So click on one of those videos next. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.